Salut tout le monde. Hi everyone, this is Fauzi from Montreal, Quebec, and this is my Kawasaki Voyager 1700 2014. Today I'll be making some changes. I'll be adding actually some USB ports. I'll be changing some the 12 volt outlet to a USB port as well, and I have my Garmin GPS. I have to fix the permanent power to the GPS. So let's go ahead and do it. Today I'll be doing some English and French because we're in Canada, we're in Montreal, and also we have all our friends everywhere who speak English as well. So we try to do it in both languages. Bear with me and let's go ahead and do it right now. All right. So here we are. We're going to start by just see what we have to do to get to the 12 volt outlet. You have to take off the three screws right here using a Phillips screw. Donc il y a trois vis à retirer, une là, une là, une là, pour qu'on puisse retirer le petit boîte à gants ici. So we have take this out, okay, and I already installed inside the USB port, but I'll tell you about it just in a few minutes later. The thing is, you have to get rid of this thing. So the way to open it, I already took off the fairing here, and so I loosen up a bolt under right here, and then I get to open it by loosening a little bit on each side. So it opens, it's on the back of this, and it's counter clockwise. Of course, I already cut off both power lines, but when you actually succeed to open this, then this will go this way, and then you'll have two wires connected, positive and negative, and I'll show you that in just a few seconds. Donc on a ici notre connexion. This is the connection, the negative black one and the positive the yellow one. So I already pulled this using my hands, and so after that I just cut it out. I cut got this, sorry, there you go, I don't need it anymore. So I got this out and I cut both wires. So using the wires now, what we need to do is, what I wanted to do is to install a new outlet here, but it's going to be USB, and install a USB port in this compartment here, the right one, and also in the other one, and the left side. Plus I'm going to install the connection for my Garmin GPS. So let's start by the new outlet. The new outlet, it has here, it will read your battery voltage, and it has a USB port. So it's very easy. You just have to undo this counterclockwise. This goes right here in the back. This goes in the front, and you have this protection because it is weatherproof. So this thing goes in front, and it just locks in here. So when you don't use it, it's closed that way, but it still shows you the voltage of your battery. So this fits actually right away. It's a 29 millimeter diameter, this diameter here, which fits very well. So this is the lock. I'll put it on the back, and remember, the positive side is here, negative is here. So the positive on the right side, that's where I'll be making my connections in just a few seconds. So I'm doing this for the purpose of showing you. It's not going to be the final. Ça, ce sera pas la finale. C'est juste pour vous montrer un petit peu comment ça marche. C'est pas difficile vraiment de retirer le truc de 12 volts. Tu peux utiliser un screwdriver, a flat screwdriver you can use actually when you're taking the old one, and you can use the same to put, to tighten it's like this, then it's hard to see, but you gotta work with it a little bit so that you get it real tight. For the moment, on va pas la faire vraiment tight. Pour le moment, c'est juste pour vous montrer, donc parce que je dois l'enlever à nouveau pour installer comme il faut. C'est pas une installation finale. So this is done. Now let me show you. Here's what I did. This is actually the red that's original that comes here from the bike. From that one, I did 4 connections. These are two USB connections. So one for the right, one for the left. This is my GPS connection, the blue one. And the white one is going to go to connect this little guy here. So of course, this is my harness that I just made this morning. And I did the same thing for the negative terminal in black. So in normal time, I'll be connecting this here to the original, but since this will come on only if I turn on the motorcycle, that's the good thing about it, is this will be on only if your motorcycle is on. If you turn it off, everything goes off. So if you forget something that you're charging, there is no problem. So for the purpose of showing you how it's going to work, I will just I have a 12 volt entry here, so I'll just connect it to my 12 volt adapter later to see if everything works. So before I put my harness here, I'm going to put in the Garmin connection first, because it's a long one, it's a heavy one, and it's quite massive. Donc, avant de tout connecter les fils, je vais placer là, la connexion de Garmin pour le GPS, parce qu'il y a beaucoup de choses. D'abord, ça c'est le fusible. The Garmin, this is the fuse for the Garmin, and this is the converter from your 12 volt to 5 volt, and about 1.5 amps. So, believe it or not, there is a lot of space. Il y a beaucoup d'espace ici en arrière. Check ça. There is a lot of space back there. If you can see, just behind the light, right there. So that's where I will be stacking most of my stuff. So let me just put the Garmin converter in the back. And the reason why I should start here, because the other end of Garmin, this one, goes to be set on the handlebar. This will be connected on the handlebar, permanent connection, and it's going to go in this thing here. So I cannot do this before I put the wires through here. Donc je peux pas brancher le chargeur de Garmin avant de passer le fil ici. So what I'll do, I'll just put the here my connection that's going to go on the handlebar. I'll put it through the hole that is on the right. Actually, it's big enough to put through anything you want. It looks like it's about 1.5 inches or 2, probably 2 inches wide. Now, this is my positive and negative. Ça c'est le positif négatif en rouge et noir. That's going to go in my connections. And this guy here, I want to leave it inside. Ça, je veux le laisser à l'intérieur, but I have to push it very close to the light. On va le pousser ici près de la lumière pour prendre la place là-bas. Vous inquiétez pas, tout va rentrer. Don't worry about it. Everything is going to go in. So now, this is my connection. So normally this goes here, so to my positive one. But I'm going to put it out of here so I can connect it later to just test if everything is fine. So this is my Garmin. So red, blue and red goes with blue and red. So I already start connecting things here. Okay, that's fine. Now, I'm gonna put in same thing, the black here, and this is the wire that goes to the original connection, and these are my my 4 other connections here. So start like this, put this in there, get it out for the test later. All right, now my GPS connection already connected the red one, and so I'll connect the black one. Here it is, that's the GPS, and blue, black, looking for blue and black, and it's right here. So GPS connected, fine. I'm going to push back everything that has to do with GPS in the back. It looks like there is a lot of wiring. Ça a l'air d'être beaucoup de fils, mais tout va rentrer à sa place, il n'y a pas d'inquiétude. So, donc ici, là, ce que je vais faire, here, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to connect my USB thing that I replaced for my 12-volt outlet. I'm just going to connect it. So remember, my positive is on the right side. Rappelle-toi, le positif, c'était sur le côté. Donc, et puis, it's white and red. That's the way I figure it. So I don't see the pin, but the blade, but I'm just going to feel it. Je le vois pas là, mais c'est sûr que juste avec les doigts, c'est celui de droite, et hop, c'est fait. There you go, it's done. Now, where's my white and black? White and black, white and black. Oh, there you go. It's hiding in there. So white and black is going to go next to the connection I just made for this one. It's in the back, I don't see it again. C'est en arrière. Okay. Okay, connection is made. Okay, now I got my GPS and I got my 12 volts here. All I need is my 2 USB ports. The one here, the one is on the other side. For the USB port, okay, my USB that I purchased has a almost a about 3 feet long that comes out of this here. So dans la boîte à gants in the compartment, I left this much. Anyway, I couldn't go any further because there is the converter. There is the converter from our USB, so we cannot go through the hole. Ça passe pas le petit trou là qui est là, fait que ça reste à l'intérieur de la boîte. Okay, I'm going to show you. This hole that I put through the USB was already there. Ça là, c'est en bas à gauche. Donc il y avait déjà un trou. J'ai passé le fil, so I put the wire through it, and afterwards I made the connections. Okay, so let's say I'm going to connect my USB for the right side. So this is red. Should be green here, but I know it's what it is. So I'll put a green later. But red goes with the red, right? So, and then I need to find a green for the black, like here. Green and black, vert et noir. Ça va aller ici avec mon USB. Donc, connexion USB faite. USB connection for the right compartment is made. Garmin is done. This guy here is connected. So the only thing that's left is I have 2 connections left here, and these 2 connections, they're going to go for my USB on the left side. I'm not going to do it right away, but that's what the connections are for. So now I'm just gonna try to place this so I can put the glove compartment back in to show you how it looks like. So just push everything back neat here. Okay, so for the heck of it, I'm just gonna push it a little bit to show you how it, see, then all you need is put the screw here, and that's it. So okay, let's give it a try. So like I said, it's temporary, but if you were gonna, you know, finalize everything, si c'était pour tout terminer, tu installes les fils comme il faut, et puis tu mets les vis. So this is temporary. If you had to really do it final, you need to just set all the wires in the back correctly, and then everything will be fine. So let's give it a test to see if at least my USB here works or not, and see if the one inside the compartment works. So I got here some power, and I'm gonna connect it to okay, red to red, always the red first, and then black to black. And so there you go. Check this. You got it says 11.8 for the voltage, and I have a USB port here. So let me see if my USB inside here works. So I got this here, which I'll plug in, and it's a USB tester. So it shows 5 volt. Okay, there's 5 volts here, and it shows 50 milliamps for as far as electricity current. And because this is a FM receiver, and it doesn't really take too much electricity, but at least my USB works. Donc finalement, au moins l'USB ici à l'intérieur fonctionne. So if you don't have a tester, si t'as pas un tester, c'est pas grave. All you have to do is just use probably a cell phone or anything that uses USB, and see if it charges or if it works. So far so good. Everything works on this side. So once again, this is a temporary setup. I'll show you what, how it's going to look like finally. Now let's go check the Garmin and see if it works as supposed to be. Alright, so here we go. On a le zumo de Garmin. Here's the zumo of Garmin, and the bike is supposedly on because I put the power on. So let's see if the Garmin works. So I just have to install it here, and there you go. It already lights up, so it shows me the options. So everything seems like it's working okay. And as far as the left side compartment, same thing. I put on USB connection, and I took it from all the way here to this side, connected inside here, and everything works okay. So got my voltage, my USB inside, USB on the other side, and my Garmin. So check this out. If I decide to take off the Garmin, then it gives me a warning that is gonna shut down in whatever seconds, 15 seconds I guess. So if I say cancel here, si je fais annuler, bon, ça éteint pas. Mais sinon, anyway, it will shut by itself once you shut the bike down. Alright, so thank you. I hope you like it, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. We will be doing other videos, and see you soon. Bye bye.